busy, lots of buses and cars, but of one of the guards on Horse Guards Parade. What do you think, Tina?
Ya teman-teman, kita berada di bilang ada di
Behind us.
di darat ya. So teman-teman, kami baru saja selesai makan siang dan kami akan lanjutkan sekarang perjalanan menuju ke London.We. Teman-teman, sampai ketemu besok ya, dan sampai jumpa di setia bersama dan
together. If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can't always stay here forever, 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 forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around.
We're now on the boat. We've got on at near the embankment station, and we are now turning round, looking at the London.We at the moment. We're turning round in the distance. Over there you can see the Royal Festival Hall, the Royal and the South Bank Centre over there, and the National Theatre.
Also over here, the Queen Elizabeth Hall for sale rooms. All the area to our right is known as the South Bank Art Centre. To our left you see the stone obelisk. That's the Cleopatra's Needle, presented to the people of this country in 1819 by an Egyptian ruler in recognition of Nelson's defeat of Napoleon at the Battle of the Nile. That was a foot for every day of the year. Buried in the crypt of St Paul's you had the Duke of Wellington, Lord Nelson, designer himself, Sir Christopher Wren. The next bridge, this is the Millennium Footbridge, opened in the year 2000. And as we go through the bridge, if you look to our right, the white timber construction with a thatched roof is a replica of the old Globe Theatre of William Shakespeare's times. It's being financed by Sam Wanamaker. He unfortunately passed away. His daughter Zoe took over the completion, opened in the summer of '98, now playing some Shakespeare's plays. The bridge ahead of us, the Cannon Street Railway Bridge. Look to the right just before we go through the bridge. See the building with the red window frames? That's a very old, very famous riverside pub, the Anchor Bank side. Part of that building is over 500 years old. Many famous people have been to that tavern, people like Dr. Johnson, Samuel Pepys, the diarist. Right now stands in Lake Havasu, Arizona. Look to our right, in the gap in the buildings there, just ahead of us to our right there, you'll see a lovely old cathedral. That's the Summer Cathedral. It dates back to the 12th century. To our left, the sandy coloured building, that was the old Billingsgate Fish Market. There's still a fish market on that site for nearly 1,000 years. The new Billingsgate Fish Market's moved further downstream on the Isle of Dogs. All along the embankment to our right we have a complex of new buildings there, as I just said, and also here to our right the large grey warship, the HMS Belfast. She's permanently moored there, open as a museum to the public. Was the largest cruiser of her type in the Royal Navy, last fired guns in anger in the Korean War. But over to our left you see the world famous Tower of London, commenced in the reign of William the Conqueror in 1078. Been a palace, a fortress, a prison, a royal mint. Last person to be imprisoned in the tower was Rudolf Hess, Adolf Hitler's deputy. Directly ahead of us, the twin towers of the world famous Tower Bridge, opened in 1894, built in this Gothic style to blend in with the Tower of London. Centre bascles of the bridge were raised to allow shipping through, one over 1,000 tonne apiece. They used to be lifted by an hydraulic mechanism which only needed a pint of water to set them into motion. which was quite a feat of engineering. Now they work symmetrically and they break down a lot more.
This moment, can we stay here together? If I could stop the time.
Tower of London, and in the background some enormous tall buildings.
This moment, can we stay here forever?
And the Thames, Old Father Thames.
Forever, forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.